Hello folks, this is officially my first DVD update. You'll see it up there. And I finally have found time to do this, and I just bought some new DVDs and I thought I would update on those. I'm going to do 4 DVDs this evening, show you 4 of my movies, and then slowly I'll update on the ones that I have and talk briefly about them. It'll be a long time before I have them all done, but I will always include, when I do the videos, I'll always include the newest ones that I've just bought. And last night I bought these, and this one is called Meet Bill, and it has Aaron Eckhart, Jessica Alba, and Elizabeth Banks. And if you recognize him, he plays Harvey Dent in the new Batman movie, The Dark Knight. And then, of course, you know Jessica Alba. You can see her picture a little bit there. And then Elizabeth Banks, and she is in the new movie Zack and Miri Make a Porno, which was actually a really good movie. You can go, I'm doing a DVD update. You can see some of the characters in this, Elizabeth Banks and then Jessica Alba. What do you want?
I want to know if you want to go jogging.
Yes, I will do that after I get done with my DVD update. I'm getting back into running. So that movie, I would recommend it. It's rated R because there is some language, drug use, and then some sexual related material. But it's really good. And basically what I'll say is it's about him, his father-in-law, and brother through his wife. It's his wife's brother, so I guess it's his brother-in-law. And his wife, her dad, his father-in-law, they own a bank. So it's him, his brother-in-law, and his father-in-law. They're all at this bank. They own this bank, and in the very beginning you get this automatic feel that there's a little bit of a rift between everyone in the movie, like he is a big loser. And it goes through, and you finally realize, through the help, he realizes through the help of a kid that he's going to mentor, that he has some things in his life that he needs to fix. He needs to start taking charge. He needs to be more rough and tough towards situations in his life. He can't let people walk all over him, and that's what he's been doing. And then I got this movie, My Girl 1 and My Girl 2. And as you know, it's Macaulay Culkin and Jamie Lee Curtis and the man Dan Aykroyd that plays in Ghostbusters. And I knew that, I just had to refresh my memory. I haven't watched it yet. I've seen it before, but it's been a long time. And I know that Don, Sean Phillips. Sorry, Sean, if you're watching this. I didn't mean to refer to you as your character, but I just got done watching a Don and Murph video. Anyways, it's a good movie. Sean Phillips has said a few times in some of his movies that it makes him cry. And I believe the exact wording that he used was, every time I watch that movie, I cry like a bitch. And I would agree, Sean. I cry a lot like that too when I see this movie, because it's really sad. But anyways, it's about these 2 kids that are growing up together in this small town. They're just doing the basic kid stuff. But she's lost her mother, and her father works in a morgue, and he takes care of all the dead people, and she has an issue dealing with death because her mother died and her father works with death. Her grandma's older, and so you just have to watch that movie. I recommend it also. The 3rd movie that I'll show is Mr. Magoriums' Wonder Emporium with Dustin Hoffman and Natalie Portman. And this, I will say, is one of my favorite movies. It's a lot about magic and how we each need to believe in things ourselves, and it's a really good movie. It was so good that I actually bought the soundtrack, and I've got it on my computer because I bought it through iTunes, of course. So I'll go to the recently added soundtrack list in my iTunes, and then I look, and it's Aaron Zigman that did a lot of the a lot of the music, and I'll try to find... Here's a good one. If you can hear that. That's music from this movie, and it's about Dustin Hoffman, and he owns the store, and he's going to give it to Mahoney. And you find out about why he's giving the store to his worker, Mahoney. And it's a very good movie. It's been out on DVD for a year. I think everyone should have this. This is one of, if you have any kind of a DVD collection, this should be in it, because it's one of the best movies I've seen by far. And there's some of the music to it. Very good. And I'll go ahead and tell a little bit about this fourth movie while that plays a little bit. There's this, Knocked Up. And it is also a good movie. The woman that looks like Elizabeth Banks plays in this. The one that was in Meet Bill. But that's not her. It's Katherine Hagel. That's who it is. Yeah, Katherine Hagel is in this one, Knocked Up, with Seth Rogen. And Seth Rogen was in Zack and Miri Make a Porno with Elizabeth Banks. And so there is a little bit of a connection with that. But Knocked Up is really good. A lot of you have probably seen it. It's been out for a while. It's about this man that you wouldn't want to have as the father of your child, but he is the father of her child. And you find out in the end that he's a really good guy after all, and they work their own things out. And I'm not going to tell you the storyline or anything, but you go see it. It's a good movie, and I recommend it. This music's getting a little loud. I'm sorry about that. But it also has really good music at the end by, I'm trying to remember what his name was. Loudon Wainwright the third. So it's Loudon Wainwright 3. And it's Loudon, that's his first name, Loudon Wainwright, Wainwright the third. And he plays the song Daughter in the movie. And it comes on at the end in the credits, and I really enjoy the song. I downloaded it because it was so good, and you can hear it here. It's very good. And then I'll tell you a little bit while that plays. I bought this book, Twilight, the other day because the movie is coming out this Friday, so I'm really excited about that. I hope you've enjoyed this short update. It wasn't special, it wasn't big and flary like some people like to do, but I didn't have much time to do anything else. I just wanted to make a video and say that those are the 4 movies that I've recently obtained, and I think everyone should watch those 4 movies. They've all been really good. My Girl I'm going to watch again soon because I think it's a good movie also, but I'm going to have to watch something really happy to pick myself up afterwards because it is sad. But I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Goodbye. Have a good night.